Hello, what is going on, guys? My name is Jacobani, and I'm here today to bring you an aggro paladin deck. The reason I want to show you this deck is my last video didn't go so well. It was a deck that I made myself with no clear concept. It was supposed to be a control mage deck, but it didn't really have any control-y cards. And I read a lot of comments on the video. One specifically from Reddit said that a control deck has to be a slow deck, but this deck is too slow to be a control deck, too slow to be a mid-range deck, and too fast to be a control deck. So some sort like that. I don't have the message in front of me, but I appreciate whoever sent that. I am reading your messages, guys. Another person told me how I did a misplay. I appreciate that too. There was a bigger misplay I saw inside the video where I played Ragnaros instead of playing Azure Drake, Harvest Golem, Sunfury Protector. It wouldn't have mattered because of equality, but it would have been a more conscious play because my health was so low against an aggro deck. So I'm not playing this deck just because it's the one that beat me last time, but it's a pretty good deck. It doesn't cost a lot of dust, and it has some pretty good cards. So let's do a quick rundown of the cards, guys. Blessing of Might is a really good card for aggro. Abusive Sergeant, almost in every aggro deck. Leper Gnome is just a really good card. You usually get value out of it. Hunter Creeper, a really good card for aggro decks. Gives you those tokens after a dice that you can easily put a Defender of Argus in the middle, and then you got 2/2 taunts. It's not bad, not bad. Knife Juggler, another good card for aggro decks because its ability to deal 1 damage to minions or even the face if you have lethal. Divine Favor is a card I added in here that I didn't have previously. I think it's really important that we have this because we're going to be playing a lot of cards because a lot of our cards are low mana cost and we don't really have any card draw because we don't have Astro Drakes inside this deck. So we have 2 Harvest Golems, a really valued card. Shattered Sun Cleric, a great card for the aggro matchup by giving +1/+1. It's really good for Harvest Golem. I've actually been doing, when I have coin, I usually mulligan for Harvest Golem and Cleric if I can get her, and then turn 2 Coin Harvest Golem, turn 3 Shattered Sun Cleric, and then if I have Leper Gnome, turn 1. That's like an ideal situation for me. True Silver Champion, really good card for Paladin. Huge burst damage, able to clear the field. It's really good. And by burst I mean like it's really good for face. Kind of a misspeak there, but Blessing of Kings, amazing aggro card, +4/+4. It's pretty good on Harvest Golem. Or see, I did cut Nerubian Eggs out of this deck, which I had previously, but Blessing of Kings is really good on that, and Blessing of Might is. Next with Consecration, clears the board extremely good against Zoo, unless they're running Amane Berserkers. Chillin' Yeti, it's really good card. It's 4/4/5. Next we have Dark Iron Dwarf, really good card for aggro, give the minion +2 attack this turn. It's really good for clearing the board. Defender of Argus, like I said, there's a lot of combos earlier that we can do. We can do the Haunted Creeper, or we can do Harvest Golem. There's tons of combos and it gives +1, so it's pretty good for aggro. Frostwolf Warlord is a very important card that I want to talk about really quickly, since I added this deck kind of because I felt like it went really well. You don't add this inside Zoo normally, which is the most popular aggro deck, but I think there's no reason why not to add it. It's a 5-drop. Generally, you don't have a lot of cards to play on that turn. We don't run Leroy in this deck, so we don't have like a charge damage. So instead, we're going to get a really large minion for low mana cost, because we're already going to have minions on the board most likely, and it's going to be pretty huge. So if we have 3 minions on the board, then this is a 7/7 for 5 mana. Next we have Argent Commander, great for clearing the board. You can charge, deal 4 damage, clear a minion, and not even get your Argent Commander killed because it's a Divine Shield. So that's pretty much wraps up the deck. It's really good against Zoo. So again, we're going to go play one in Arena. Oh, sorry, not arena ranked. Wow, I am misspeaking so hard today. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I just got done with work. I've had bronchitis the past few days, so glad to be back. I'm going to try to make these videos daily, guys, so I'm going to be uploading them on Reddit, I'm going to be uploading them on Twitter, and all sorts of stuff, so thank you very much for all the support, and it looks like we got a zoo, so this will be a true test. Could be handlocked, but I don't think so. Okay, so we got mulligans here. I think Leopard Gnome will keep. I think it makes sense to mulligan these three. Keeping Yeti might be a good thing because now we have bad cards. We should have kept Yeti because we had coin. I mean, we had Leopard Gnome, so if we get a Harvest Golem, it's still pretty good. Oh wow, that's good. So Leopard Gnome turn 1 makes a lot of sense. It's not the easiest card to clear. If he taps, it's handlock. Okay, it's Zoo. That's really good. He's gonna kill that. I'm gonna do 2 damage to his face. Not what I'm really concerned about. It's kind of sad that died. But next we will coin out the Harvest Golem. Makes the most sense in this situation because he can't clear it unless he has another Elven Archer. And even then he'll have to get rid of at least one creature. Wow, that's not so great for me. He's got the owl. He's gonna attack face. Guess I have no choice but to attack the Voidwalker. It's really unfortunate that I got that owl out. Consecration would be really good. A huge board clear right here. But we might have to either Yeti or True Silver. I think True Silver might be the good thing here. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely worth. My play is either Yeti or True Silver. Or Knife Juggler Dude. That is a possibility, but I could hit the Cleric and that would be bad. That'd be really trying to bait an RNG, and he'd be able to clear it with the Cleric. So I think True Silver Champions is the right play here. Clear the Voidwalker. And then, yeah, I don't want to go on RNG, and I don't want to play Yeti because he might be able to clear it pretty easily. There's a Knife Juggler. He's going to throw out another creature. Okay, Nerubian Egg. So now Consecration's not as good as it was before. Okay, Haunted Creeper. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with this. See if I get that Elven Archer. Wow, that sucks. I'm gonna have to kill his Knife Juggler. And that'll be it. I'm not trying any Consecrations, which is very unfortunate. It's kind of our item that banks on us winning this matchup. Unfortunately, he has the Nerubian Egg, so he's going to trade it for my Knife Juggler and then activate his 4/4 Nerubian, which, yeah, that sucks. But now we have a nasty board to clear. I think I have to. I think I had to do that. I could have Argent Commandered, but I need to force him to not attack my face because I'm getting down pretty low. And he might still attack my face. Yeah, he's going to. I'm really low. I'm in the Doomguard Leroy range that I don't want to be. Oh, that's GG. That is so unfortunate. Consecration would have been such a good card to draw. We didn't draw it. Since it's been not that long of a game, we're going to play one more, guys. Because this game did not do the deck justice. I might have made, you know, 1 or 2 misplays. I think the True Silver Champion was the right decision instead of a Yeti. Even though it lowered my health a little bit, just because the Yeti, I think he just would have walked around it. Maybe the Yeti would have been the right play. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna play against another Warlock. I'm not sure if it's the same guy, but probably not. I mean, choose up a champion, Dark Iron Dwarf. I'm only about those. Keep the gnome. Yeti Arch Commander, no coin, so it's not as good as we want. Double Yetis. It's not really that good. We're gonna throw out the Leper Gnome, and turn 1 we're gonna see whether he's. I mean, turn 2 preferably if he life taps. Okay, so he's due. Maybe he's handlocked, but not usually in these situations. If you see a Blood Imp, it's pretty much a young priest. This is a Boylight version, and it's stealth, so it's not that. He must have a really bad hand, or he's running handlock. I think he could be running handlock, which this could be really good for me. Yeah, this is amazing if he's handlocked, because I have a Divine Favor. It's going to put me over the top compared to him. Maybe he's zooing, just getting really bad cards. It's possible, but it's really unlikely. I think he's definitely handlocked. We're just going to rush him down then. If you draw Divine Favor, this deck is so good against handlock. Also, we have the double Yetis, so probably just going to Yeti next turn. And if he keeps shit in his hand, we're going to Divine Favor. And if he's handlock, he will keep shit in his hand. Because he's handlock, this sucks because I don't want to get him too low on health. If he doesn't play anything this turn and he life taps, then I have to play Yeti. No, Divine Favor maybe. Yeah, Divine Favor and then set up for like a huge attack. Cause we don't want to get him too low if he has Molten Giants. Just thinking about Soul Firing, I think. Not that, I meant Mortal Coil, but I guess he's just. Was that a corruption? It's interesting. So he's got 8 cards. At 5. Okay, so Yeti is the right player. Okay, so we're gonna end turn at 15 because we don't want to get him too low, like I repeatedly saying, because he might have the Giants. And 15 is a good number. So let's see, we got 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Need to be able to draw something. Blessing of Kings. I think I have to start rushing him down. Okay, so we'll see what he's got. If he's got Giants, he's got Giants. And he has to have Giants. He's playing handlock. So if he has Giants and then Argus, because Giants are going to be free at this point. But I have an Argent Commander, so I think this is the right play to rush him down with the Blessing of Kings Yeti. Okay, so I just win. Once I identified he was handlock, it was pretty easy for me to win this game. Because I knew I'd just keep him at 50 in health. At 4 mana, he couldn't really play the Giants or the big monsters he wanted to. And at 5 mana, it was just so low. I think he might have had Giants in his hand, but even if he did, the Divine Favor would have been really good at that point. So yeah, guys, if you like the video, feel free to like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out the Reddit thread and the Twitter thread. Like always, I'm going to be posting the link to the deck list. Feel free to comment and say, hey, you should add this card, or hey, you should take out this card, or you know, a comment of the plays that I did wrong. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate the criticism on Reddit also. It helps me build my videos better and helps me play better at Hearthstone, which is what I'm trying to get better at and trying to entertain you guys. So thank you very much, and have a nice night.